Expand your vocabulary with our core 2,000 words ebook. It's free and packed with essential expressions that you'll use on a daily basis. Start building your vocabulary today. Click the link in the description below to download your free English ebook before it's gone. Welcome to EnglishClass101.com's English in 3 minutes, the fastest, easiest, and most fun way to learn English. Hi, how's it going? I'm Alicia. Nice to meet you. In this series, we're going to learn some easy ways to ask and answer common questions in English. It's really useful, and it only takes 3 minutes. In this lesson, you're going to learn new, more common ways to ask and answer the question, "How are you?" in English. You've probably learned, "How are you?" and "I'm fine" in textbooks before, but in the United States, people will usually ask this question and answer it in a different way. First, let's review. If someone says, "How are you?" you can say, "I'm fine." I'm fine. Here are some other ways to answer. Pretty good. This means about the same thing as I'm fine. Pretty good. We also have not bad. You can use this if you are feeling just okay or so-so. Not bad. Let's look at our question again. How are you? This is the most well-known way of asking how someone is. You could use it when you want to be polite. But now, let's look at some different ways to ask how someone is. These ways are more casual and much more common. First, hey, how's it going? Hey, how's it going? You can answer this in many ways. If you're feeling good, you can say, good. Good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Not bad. Not bad. Once more, good, pretty good, not bad. Here's a tip. Even though these answers mean the same thing as I'm fine, you can't answer how's it going with I'm fine. It will sound a bit strange. If you're not feeling good, you can say not so good. Not so good. Not great. Not great. Or not so well. Not so well. Be careful. If you say one of these, the other person will usually ask, "Why? What's wrong?" to be polite. Then you will have to explain. Another casual but very common version of "How are you?" is "What's up?" What's up? To reply, use a cheerful voice as you say, "Not much." Not much, or nothing much, nothing much. This means you're free and able to chat. Since what's up is just another way of saying hello, you can also reply with hey or hi. Now it's time for Alicia's advice. A lot of the time, when we ask questions that mean, "How are you?" in English, we're not actually asking about the other person's health. We're only asking to be polite. You should think of these questions as another way of saying hello, a way for the conversation to get started, instead of actual, literal questions. In fact, when someone asks you, "What's up?" you don't even have to answer. Just say, "What's up?" in reply. Do you know the difference between "What do you do?" and "What are you doing?" It's a little tricky, but we'll explain it simply in the next English in 3 minutes lesson. See you next time. Welcome to EnglishClass101.com's English in 3 minutes, the fastest, easiest, and most fun way to learn English. Hey everyone, I'm Alicia. In this series, we're going to learn some easy ways to ask and answer common questions in English. It's really useful and it only takes 3 minutes. In this lesson, you're going to learn how to ask what someone's job is in natural English. Of course, you can just say, "What is your job?" This is correct English, but it sounds too direct and awkward. Native English speakers almost never say this in a social situation. Instead, they use a different question. But before we master that, we need to compare it to a very similar question. What are you doing? I'm presenting a video about English. What do you do? I'm an English teacher. Do you see the difference? These two questions, what are you doing and what do you do, sound similar but mean different things. The first one is asking what you are doing right now, this minute. You answer it using an ing verb. What are you doing? I'm reading. I'm watching TV. While the second is actually a shortened version of what do you do for a living? This is how we ask, what is your job in natural English? Let's practice this question. What do you do? What do you do? When native speakers of English ask this question, it can come out very fast and sound more like, what do you do? In order to tell it apart from, what are you doing? Just listen for the ing sound on the end of the question. If it's not there, then you're being asked what your job is. So how would you answer this question? Just think of it as if the other person is asking you, what is your job? You could answer with, I am, plus your job. I'm a teacher. I'm a teacher. Or, I'm an engineer. If you want to learn more job names, go to EnglishClass101.com and check out the core word lists. These cover job vocabulary and more, and include a picture and audio to help you perfect your pronunciation. You can also mention the place that you work at, starting with, I work at. I work at a hospital. I work at a hospital. I work at a law firm. I work at a law firm. If you work for a big company that is well known, you can say, I work for, and then the name. I work for Microsoft. I work for Microsoft. I work for the New York Times. I work for the New York Times. Now it's time for Alicia's advice. When you ask the question, what do you do? And the other person tells you their job, it's polite to make some kind of positive comment about his or her job. For example, how interesting, or that must be exciting, or even, oh, really? Remember to sound sincere. Do you know how native English speakers ask each other what their hobbies are? Hint, we don't use the word hobbies. Find out next time in the third English in 3 minutes lesson. See you next time. Welcome to EnglishClass101.com's English in 3 minutes, the fastest, easiest, and most fun way to learn English. Hey everyone, Alicia here. In this series, we're going to learn some easy ways to ask and answer common questions in English. It's really useful and it only takes 3 minutes. In this lesson, you're going to learn how to ask what someone's hobbies are without using the word hobbies. You've probably seen the question, do you have any hobbies? Or, what are your hobbies? In an English textbook before. However, native English speakers almost never use the word hobbies when asking about them. A much more natural way to ask the same question is, what do you do for fun? Let's practice this question. What do you do for fun? What do you do for fun? You can also ask, what do you do in your free time? What do you do in your free time? So, how would you answer this question? Let's look at how native speakers would do it. The easiest way is to say, I like to, or just, I like, followed by what you like to do. For example, if you like watching movies, you could say, I like to watch movies, or I like watching movies. I like to watch movies, or I like watching movies. And if you like golf, you could say, I like to play golf, or I like playing golf. I like to play golf, or I like playing golf. You can emphasize how much you like your hobby by adding a word like really in front of like. For example, I really like watching movies. On the other hand, if you want to play down how much you like something, you can say kind of. For example, I kind of like playing tennis. Now it's time for Alicia's advice. If you don't have any special hobbies or don't want to be specific, a good way to reply is, I like hanging out with my friends and stuff like that. I like hanging out with my friends and stuff like that. Just use I like and add hanging out with my friends and then add and stuff like that. How do you answer the question, where are you from? It doesn't even have a verb. We'll cover this and more in the next English in 3 minutes lesson. See you next time. Hi everybody, my name is Alicia, and today we're going to be talking about the top 25 English phrases. So let's get started. The first phrase is hello. Hello, of course, is used as a greeting. You can greet your friends, you can greet your coworkers, your family with this phrase just by saying hello. Hey, hi, what's up? Hello. Sup? Yo. Pretty much any time of day you can use hello. Hello. The next phrase is good morning. Good morning is used as a greeting in the morning. You can kind of feel when morning ends for you. Good morning is nice and polite. Or even just morning with your close friends or close coworkers. The next phrase is good night. Good night is fine. We don't use this to greet other people. We use it when we're saying goodbye to other people at night. Family members, particularly mothers and fathers, to say good night to their children before they put them to bed. You can say it to your friend in a text message or in an email if you've been talking for a while. Good night. So the next word to talk about is goodbye. Use it when you say goodbye to your friends, when you leave your friends. Goodbye. Bye, of course. Take care. Have a nice day. Peace out. That's another way to say goodbye. Okay, the next phrase is I'm plus your name. Of course, this is a way to introduce yourself. You can use I'm, in my case, Alicia. I'm Alicia to introduce yourself in any situation. New friend, I'm Alicia. Okay, the next phrase is what's your name? What's your name is used to ask someone else what their name is. So, what is your name sounds a bit. Try to use what's your name. If you forget someone's name, you can say sorry, what's your name? Or sorry, what's your name again? Next phrase is nice to meet you. Nice to meet you anytime you meet someone new. Nice to meet you is fine. Good to meet you is a little more casual. Great to meet you sounds very excited. Pleasure to meet you sounds like maybe a formal situation or a business context. Okay, the next phrase is how are you? How are you is just a friendly way to check in with the other person. You can use it with friends, your family, your coworkers, maybe even your boss to a certain degree. How are ya? How you doing? The next phrase is I'm fine, thanks. And you? If you saw English in 3 minutes, we talked a lot about this phrase. Instead of I'm fine, thank you, and you, say I'm good, thanks. How are you? Just shorten it, make it a little bit more natural. How are you? Good. How are you? Great. How are you? Not so good. How are you? Okay. and so on. So when someone says, how are you? I usually say, I'm good. This week, I blah, blah, blah. Give some information about what you've been up to. Maybe a hobby, something that you did recently, an event, something interesting you saw, whatever. People want to make that connection with you, and it's a good chance for you to continue speaking. The next word is please. Please is a polite phrase used when you want something from someone else. You can use this as a response when someone offers you something, like in a restaurant, for example. Would you like more water? Would you like something to drink? Oh, please. The next phrase is thank you. Thank you is used to express your appreciation. You can use thank you with everybody. The next phrase is you're welcome. You're welcome. When someone says thank you, you can say you're welcome. No biggie. I use no biggie, as in no biggie is short for no big problem. The next word is yes. Yes, of course. Yes means is any positive expression. Someone asks you a question and the answer is a positive answer. You say yes, yep, yeah. Oui. No. Next, I'm guessing I know it. Yep. The next word is no. No is a negative response to something when you have to give a negative answer. So as you can probably guess, the long form of no is negative. I like to use nope. It's very, very casual. Not gonna happen. My parents would use that with me. To soften that a little bit, if you want to show a negative response to something, like let's go out for dinner tonight. What do you want to do? Like, do you want to go out? Not really. No, I don't think so, to soften it. The next word is okay, okay. This word comes from copy editors. Okay, when they had to check a manuscript, they had to label the manuscript all clear, AC, but because they were copy editors and they have a very, very sick sense of humor, they thought they would mark it okay for all clear to make a joke because O and K do not start all and clear. But it caught on among everybody in the world. Anyway, okay is used to agree with somebody else. Well, it can be used actually to express a positive or kind of a slight negative, I feel. Transitioning in your conversation, you can say, okay, now we're going to talk about blah, blah, blah. Okay. The next phrase is excuse me. Excuse me, it's used to get someone's attention in English when you don't know the other person. For example, in a store, a supermarket, maybe a stranger on the street, you need to ask directions. You can use excuse me. You can use excuse me in the supermarket. Excuse me, can you tell me where the hot sauce is? If you've done something rude in public, you can use excuse me. I personally do not do rude things in public ever. I'm sorry is the next word we're going to talk about. I'm sorry is used to apologize. When you have made a mistake or someone you know has made a mistake and you're connected to it, or you just feel bad, you can use I'm sorry. You made a mistake at work. I'm sorry. You forgot to feed your cat. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. You bump someone next to you. Oh, sorry. What time is it is the next phrase when you need to check what time it is. What time is it? When you ask someone else what time it is, maybe you say this to yourself too. Check your watch, check your phone, check a clock. Pretty straightforward phrase. There aren't really any short versions, so that's an easy one. Where is the plus a location. So you can use this for a building or a store. We're not going to use this where is the for a place, a city name or a state name or a country name. To do that, you would need to remove the. But where is the bank? Where is the post office? You can use this to ask directions, to ask for help in your house or at work. Where is the copy machine? Where is the file I need? Where is the blah, blah, blah? Where is the bathroom is perhaps a very important question to know. The next one is, may I use the restroom? May I use the restroom is a polite and soft expression that you can use if you need to use the toilet, you need to use the washroom. When you're at someone's house for the very first time, when you're in a place that is new to you, you can ask, may I use the restroom? More casually, can I go to the bathroom? To be very polite, you can say, may I go to the bathroom? The next phrase is, I would like to order something. You can use this at a restaurant probably, or in any situation where you need to place an order. I'd like a pizza. I'd like a beer. Can I get the check, please? This will be used at a restaurant. When you've finished your meal and it's time to go, can I get the check, please? In a very, very casual situation, you can just say, check, please. That's fine. The next phrase is see you soon. See you soon is used with friends and family members, perhaps, when you expect to see them again soon after saying goodbye to them. This is used at the end of the conversation. You're going separate directions. You say, see you soon. See ya is also good, or just see you. To make it a little more formal, you can say, I'll see you again soon. Make a full sentence out of it that way. The next phrase is see you later. See you later is very similar to see you soon, but the point is with see you later is that you're probably going to meet that person again later on in the same day. The last phrase is really. Really is a very useful word because you can use it to show you are interested in a conversation with upward intonation. Really, really, tell me more. Or to show that you're not so interested in the conversation with downward intonation. Really. So there are many other words that you can use similar to really in this way, like seriously or oh, and so on. So it's a really good practice for your intonation. So those are 25 very common words and phrases in English. If you liked this video, if you like this topic, please subscribe. I'm sure there'll be a button here somewhere or a button here or wherever. But please be sure to subscribe to our channel because we're going to be doing more videos like this, and we already have more videos like this, so please be sure to check them out. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you again soon. Bye. Really? Oh, interesting. Okay, I see. Great, fantastic, unbelievable. Gratitude, subjects. What are we having for dinner tonight? Pizza? Affirmative. I'll riff on that. I am Chris Hardwick. Jurassic Park theme song is coming out. Hi everybody, my name is Alicia, and today we're going to be talking about 15 questions that you should know. So these are 15 questions that not necessarily you need to know how to ask them. Perhaps you know some of the questions already, but you will probably also hear these questions as well. So we'll practice a few different answers for these questions too. So let's get started. Do you like American food? The first question is, do you like American food? You will probably be asked this question. Do you like American food? You can either say yes or no, or you can give a specific example. Someone says, do you like American food? Yes, I love Philly cheesesteaks. I would recommend saying yes or a little, or you can just say, I don't know. What do you recommend? Have you been to the United States? The next question is, have you been to the United States? Have you been to the United States? So if someone asks you, have you been to the United States? You should reply with either, yes, I have, or no, I haven't. Or maybe, no, I haven't yet, but I want to. When you want to ask someone this question, you can say, have you been to Japan? Have you been to Egypt? Have you been to China? Whatever. You can use your own country when you ask this question. How are you? How are you? When someone asks, how are you? Don't say, I'm fine, thank you, and you? please don't say that. Please say something more natural, like good, great, I'm good, how are you? Something like that is much better than I'm fine, thank you, and you. Be a little more genuine in your reply. Also, when you ask this question, maybe one point to help you sound a little more natural when you ask someone else. Don't, try to say, how are you? How are you? Instead of, how are you? Or, and make sure your intonation is correct. I've had a few people ask me, how are you? Like a little too, like, yeah, with this question, or like, how are you? But how are you should be the intonation with this. How are you? How are you? Is a little bit more natural. How long have you been studying English? How long have you been studying English? How long have you been studying English? Great question to know the answer to. Your answer should be, I have been studying English for blah, blah, blah years, or blah, blah, blah months, or blah, blah, blah weeks. But if that's too much for you, you can just use the time. How long have you been studying English? 6 years. How long have you been studying English? 2 months. So just pick the time if the whole sentence is quite long for you. How old are you? We don't really go around asking people how old they are, like just the first time you meet them necessarily, especially if they're older, much older than you. In particular, it's sometimes considered rude to ask, especially women, how old they are. So just be careful with this question. But if you're about the same age group, maybe you're at an event or a party or something and you just want to check how old the other person is, you can use this phrase. When you reply to this, just say, I'm plus the number, to make a really simple response. So how old are you? I'm 15. How old are you? I'm 42. Whatever the answer is, just stick I'm in front of it. Not I, but I'm. I am. But use the contracted form to sound more natural. I'm number. If you want to make a full sentence, you can say I'm number years old. Don't forget that S in years. I'm 1,000,000 years old. What did you say? What did you say? If you couldn't quite hear something that someone else said, you can use this question to confirm. Sorry, what did you say? It's a little nicer than just saying, what? What did you say? Or what did you just say? Sorry, what did you say? I couldn't hear you. What's this? What's this when you don't know what something is? What's this? When you're out for dinner, you're out for lunch or something and you find a new food, you're curious, just say, what's this? To reply to this question, just say, it's blah, blah, blah. What's your name? What's your name? Of course, you should know how to ask this question and how to answer this question. What's your name is a little more natural than what is your name. Again, contracted form will help you sound much more natural. So what's your name? Someone asks you, you can just give your name. Alicia. That's fine. You can say Alicia. You can say I'm Alicia. That's fine too. You can say my name is, or my name's Alicia. Either, any of those are fine. In a more formal situation, a business situation, I would use my name is blah, 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 while I shake hands or something. What's your phone number? The next one is, what's your phone number? I would not ask this question right away. Like maybe you've met the person a few times, but you would like to contact them, whether it's because you're romantically interested in them or because you want to be better friends with them. But just, if you meet someone for the first time and you're like, what's your phone number? It's like a little... It's a little too much. So use this question after you've met the person a few times and you want to become better friends. When you want to give your phone number, just say it's and the number. That's fine. Just it's blah, blah, blah. Or my phone number is blah, blah, blah with the number 555-1,000,526. When is your birthday? So maybe you want to plan a birthday party, for example, or it's just another fun question the first time you meet someone. When is your birthday? So when you want to tell someone your birthday, just give the month and the date. January 15th, August 42nd. That's a real day. If you want to make a full sentence, you can say my birthday is month, date. Where are you from? The next question is, where are you from? This can refer to your country or your city, but I feel like more stuff in it refers to your country. So where are you from? Your answer should be, I'm from place. I'm from China. I'm from Japan. I'm from Vietnam. I'm from America. Whatever. I'm from bleh. Where did you learn English? The next question is, where did you learn English? Where did you learn English? If you're speaking great English, you can say, I learned English at EnglishClass101.com. Because you did, because you're watching now. Anyway, where did you learn English? In this case, in the case of like these videos, I learned English online, or I learned English from and then the school name or the program name. So I learned English from EnglishClass101.com, for example. If you studied English at university, you can say I learned English at university, or I learned English from my friends, perhaps. Where do you live? Where do you live? Depending on the situation where you're asked this can mean your country, like I live in America, I live in China. Sometimes it's about the place in the city where you live, sometimes it's about the country where you live. So you can kind of feel, I think, which type of question is being asked. Where do you work? Where do you work is talking about your job. You can use the pattern, I work at company name, or I work for company name. Either is fine. I work at ABC Company. I work for ABC Company. Either is okay. But, you know, if you have answered with the wrong information, the other person will just ask you, like, oh, I mean, where is your office? Or, oh, I mean, which company do you work for? Use the force for this one. Where is the bathroom? Where is the bathroom? Very important question. Where is the bathroom? In American English, where is the bathroom or where is the restroom is more common than where is the toilet. Using the word toilet is a little bit too direct in American English, so I recommend bathroom or restroom. So those are 15 questions that you should definitely know. Know how to ask these questions and know how to answer these questions. They are very useful and very important for everyday conversation. Thanks very much for joining us. Thank you very much for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed yet, please be sure to do so that you can check our fun stuff every week. With that, we will see you again next time. Bye! If you are a baby watching this video, please contact us because you're amazing.
Did you know my birthday is January 15th before you said that?
No, is it really?
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah! Thunderdome in my stomach. That's going at the end of a video, I'm sure. Steak.
Hi everyone, my name is Bridget and welcome to today's lesson. The topic of today's lesson is 10 phrases to help you in an emergency. Let's get started. Call the police, please. If you are telling someone to call the police, it means you are telling someone to dial 911 to call the police. Or maybe there's police nearby and you tell someone, hey, call the police. The police are there to help you in any situation that you might need them. Maybe you're lost. Maybe you lost your purse or your wallet. Maybe you've been in a car accident. The police will help you. So if you tell someone, call the police, please, it means you need them to get the police for you. Do you have a fever? Do you have a fever? If you are asking someone if they have a fever, you are asking them if their temperature is higher than is normal or safe. If someone has a fever, that may mean they have an underlying condition that needs medical attention. A fever may be a symptom of something much more serious. It's something you should always take seriously. So if someone has a fever, you may want to take that person to the hospital. I lost my passport. I lost my passport. If you have lost your passport, it means you have lost the official document with all of your information that enables you to travel between countries. If you are in a foreign country and you lose your passport, that's a very serious thing because you may be stuck in that country. If you're not able to present a passport at the airport, you may not be able to go back home or go to another country. So if you lose your passport, you may need to call your embassy to get a replacement. What I like to do when I travel is I take photocopies of my passport. So instead of carrying around my physical passport, instead I just carry around copies of it so that my passport can stay at the hotel in some safe place. I think I ate something bad. I think I ate something bad. If you think you ate something bad, it may mean that you feel sick after eating it. You may have some form of food poisoning. If you think you ate something bad, you're going to want to watch your symptoms because if they last for a few days, you're going to want to go to the hospital. I think I ate something bad. I need a doctor. I need a doctor. If you say, I need a doctor, it means you need medical assistance, medical attention. You may be very sick. You may have eaten something bad. You may just feel sick in general. You may have a fever. If you say, I need a doctor, it means you want to be taken to a hospital or you want a doctor called to you because you're really sick or not feeling well. I can't find the way back to my hotel. I can't find the way back to my hotel. If you tell someone, I can't find the way back to my hotel, it means you're lost. It means you want to go back to your hotel, but you don't remember the streets you took. You don't remember where it is. This is a common thing that happens in other countries, in other cities. If you have the address, you can ask just about anyone, how do I get back to my hotel? Could you please give me the directions to get back to where I need to go? Is there a pharmacy nearby? Is there a pharmacy nearby? A pharmacy is a place that has medicine, over-the-counter and prescription drugs. If you're in another city, it's always smart to know where the pharmacies are in case you might need anything. Asking, is there a pharmacy nearby? You are asking where the nearest pharmacy is in case you need to go and buy medicine, shampoo, conditioner, toothpaste, vitamins, allergy pills. Doesn't matter, a pharmacy will probably have it. Can you help me? Can you help me? Can you help me is a very, very useful phrase. Knowing how to ask for help is extremely important. If you ask, can you help me? It lets other people know that you are in need of assistance, of whatever kind. Asking for help is the first question. Can you help me? And another person will say, sure, what do you need? And from there, that's when you explain the problem you are experiencing. I am lost. I am lost. If you say, I am lost, it means you don't know where you are. You can't find your way. You don't recognize anything around you. You don't know how to get back to wherever you need to be. To say, I am lost, lets people know that they need to give you directions, that they can open up a map for you and show you where you are. I am lost is a very useful phrase, especially for people like me. I get lost all the time. I have a terrible sense of direction. So to tell someone I am lost, it welcomes their help in getting you back to safety, to wherever you need to be. I need an ambulance. I need an ambulance. An ambulance is an emergency vehicle, and its purpose is to get to a sick person and take them to the hospital. To say I need an ambulance means it's a medical emergency, and you need that emergency vehicle to come and get you. That brings us to the end of the lesson, 10 phrases to help you in an emergency situation. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Please subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to go to EnglishClass101.com to learn more English.
Hi everybody, my name is Alicia. Welcome back to Top Words. Today we're going to be talking about the 10 must-know words to party in the United States. Not that I would know anything about that. Let's go. Party. Party. Party is a fun thing to do. A party is a place where you, presumably, you like all the other people. You know a bunch of people. Your friends are there. There's something to eat. There's something to drink. There's music to listen to. Maybe there are cute guys or cute girls or cute puppies. You can enjoy whatever is happening at a party. In a sentence, I used to go to a party every week in college. That's mostly true. In this sentence, the party tonight is going to be crazy. Woo! Woo! To dance. The next expression is to dance. To dance. At a party, sometimes when the music is good, you may feel compelled. You may feel that you would like to dance. To dance is to move your body rhythmically in accordance with beats. That's if you're a robot giving a definition of the word to dance. This is how you would dance too if you were that robot. Okay, in a sentence, I like to dance at clubs. Let's go see if those boys want to dance with us. Ooh. Club. The next word is club. I am getting so hot, I'm gonna say some words now. Clubs don't usually have a very good reputation. They kind of seem like places for young people, like late teens, early 20s. Like there's loud music and lots of cheap drinks, and people go there to find dates and etc. So club, let's see, in a sentence, I visit a club every once in a while. This sentence says, every song on the radio is about going to the club. Rave. The next word is rave. Rave is a type of party. The image of rave, though, is like it's at night and there are people with glow sticks and there's like techno music and it's like that and then everybody's like woo, which I don't say, and then they have like glowing things and maybe there's black lights. In a sentence, I don't think I've ever been to a rave. And in this sentence, there's a rave in my neighbor's field this weekend. Festival. The next word is festival. There's usually some kind of theme, like a music festival or a food festival. There's a theme, and you can go there. Maybe you need to buy tickets, but sometimes it covers like 1 or 2 days, a festival event does. So festivals can sometimes be a bit more expensive than parties to participate in. In a sentence, there are a lot of summer music festivals. Cheers. Cheers, cheers. I think every country probably has a word for this. When you want to start drinking with your friends, you touch glasses or you touch drinks and you say cheers in American English, and as well as in some other countries too. So cheers is the word we use in English. So when everyone touches their glass together, say cheers. To drink. The next word is to drink, to drink. So in this case, for parties, it means alcohol, some kind of alcoholic drink. Many of my students will say, I went to drink alcohol with my friends last night, or I like drinking alcohol, or whatever. But in a native speaker does not say alcohol. When we say I like drinking, we mean I like drinking alcohol, but we do not say alcohol. Don't worry, like no native speaker thinks like you're talking about water if you say I like drinking. If you like to drink, if you like beer, wine, whatever, just say I like drinking. That's enough. That's fine. It's very natural. In a sentence, I go drinking once a month with my friends. In this sentence, wow, your friends really like to drink. Oh my. To get drunk. Okay, the next expression is one to be careful of. It's to get drunk. To get drunk means to drink too much. So to be sick or to be in trouble or to lose your memory, something like that. So to have too much alcohol to drink is to get drunk. In a sentence, I don't like getting super drunk because I feel sick the next day. I don't like to get drunk the night before work. VIP. The next word is VIP. It means very important person. So a VIP at a club, a festival, some kind of event is someone who the owner or the manager thinks is an important person. They get special treatment, maybe free drinks, a nice place to sit, a private room. They get to meet the stars at the music festival, whatever. A VIP. Usually it's a good thing to be a VIP. In a sentence, we're going to the VIP room later. Do you want to come? In this sentence, if you're famous, clubs will let you sit in the VIP section. To buy around. The next expression is to buy around. To buy around means to buy a round of drinks, meaning to buy one drink for each person in your group. So if you're in a group of 4 people, maybe everybody buys 1 round of drinks. But if you're in a large group of people and you decide to buy a round of drinks for everyone in the group, this can be very expensive. In a sentence, the next round of drinks is on me, meaning I'll buy the next drink for everybody. In this sentence, James bought a round of drinks for everyone at his table. End! All right, so those are 10 must-know words to party in the United States. Have you had any partying experiences in the US? If so, let us know. Good or bad, I'm kind of interested to see. Thanks very much for watching this episode of Top Words. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll see you again soon. Bye! I had a friend in high school who would like to mispronounce club as club. I'm gonna go to the club later. Did you see that bug just now?
I did.
What a jerk. Oh no, there's another one. Oh, bug fight. Maybe bug fight. Yeah, we have an intruder in this shoot. He wants to party in the USA. Yeah, woo. Expand your vocabulary with our core 2,000 words ebook. It's free and packed with essential expressions that you'll use on a daily basis. Start building your vocabulary today. Click the link in the description below to download your free English ebook before it's gone.